Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for joining me on the Angry Truth channel. So today's video, we're going to talk about the government flagging your Facebook post for Facebook. So it wasn't like Facebook even asked for them to do this. The government is taking it upon themselves to flag these posts. And then Facebook deals with it, right? So, I mean, like anybody can flag a post on Facebook, to be honest with you, but the government is actively going out of their way to do this. Now, they are doing this because of medical misinformation, so they say. And it's not so much medical misinformation as it is they're flagging the post on anything negative towards the door-to-door campaign that Biden wants to start, right? This video here. So, this is a big problem. Now, a lot of you guys are saying, well, they've been looking at our posts for a long time. I didn't say looking, I said flagging. So that they're flagging the post so that Facebook can deal with it and get it off. Facebook and the White House guys, they are fucking like this. They're in bed with each other. They're fucking each other in the mouth and the ass. Both these fucking people. This lady, Jen Patriot, whatever the fuck her name is, this ugly bitch here, right? This chick is sitting there saying, well, you know what? We're in constant contact with Facebook. They must have a fucking hotline with Facebook, because during that interview that she had on the TV the other day, not interview, but press conference she had on the TV the other day, she mentioned Facebook 1,000 times. So clearly, they're fucking in cahoots with them. So the White House is increasing their misinformation campaign by having your post flagged, which is a problem, guys, because it's not going to stop there. It's not going to stop at them fucking flagging your disposition on how much you hate the vaccine or how much you hate the door-to-door thing. It's going to go beyond that. The problem is the simple people of America don't see it that way. They're sitting there going with that Chen Pisky bitch. They're like, well, you know what? That's good. We're going to stop medical misinformation and we're going to win this war on the vaccine. Okay. And then after that's done, where do you think they're going to move to next? Misinformation, guys, basically means something they don't like. They will label it misinformation and they will have it taken down. That's all it is. There's probably some misinformation out there. I have to agree. There is misinformation on both sides. But when the White House gets involved, if they don't like the tone, if they don't like what you said, they could just flag it and pass it off to Facebook, and then what? Medical misinformation, and Facebook goes, okay. YouTube's already doing it now. YouTube is having a fucking field day with people, which I don't understand, guys, because there's some videos out there where they talk about the vaccine and they talk bad about the vaccine, and their videos are still up. But yet, Pinball talks about the graphite thing in the vaccine, and they fucking take his channel down. They give him a strike, and now he's off for a week. I'm like, how the fuck does that make sense? Something's up. So they have increased their disinformation search and tracking, and they also flag problematic fucking posts. So again, whatever they don't like, they can flag it and they'll send it to Facebook. Or not send it to Facebook, they'll flag it on Facebook and then Facebook will deal with it. According to the Jen Pisky bitch, God, I can't even remember her name. You know why I don't remember it? Because I don't fucking care. I don't like her. She's an asshole, she's a moron, she's an idiot. She can't get shit right. Everything she says, she sounds like a fucking buffoon. She is a tap dancing monkey. So forgive me if I keep saying her name wrong, but fuck her. Pisky, her name is, right? So, she's sitting there saying that Facebook is not flagging them fast enough. I'm like, man, they only have like a certain amount of people to do it. Now, listen, I don't agree with the flagging or the removing a post, but they only have a certain number of people to do it. So what does she want them to do? Fucking like stay on there 24/7 and keep flagging and keep flagging it and taking them down, flagging and taking them down. You're talking about millions of posts. Now, the crazy shit is during that press conference, she said that there were 12 people that are 12. I don't know how they figured out 12, but they said 12 people are putting up 65% of the missed medical information when referring to the vaccine and COVID. 12 people. I'd like to know who those 12 people are, because they are my heroes. Because I can guarantee you those 12 people, most of them are doctors. That's why she didn't say who they were. Right? And then she probably didn't want to say who they were, so more people didn't follow them. This chick also said, Jen Pisky, right? She also said that they want trusted content to get out to the people. AKA, guys, propaganda, more of it, right? So now, whatever the White House wants to be said, they're going to release that. She said it on national TV. But whatever is not considered or low-grade content will be pushed to the bottom. She says that Facebook has the capacity, and they've done it. She says that Facebook doesn't do it, but we've all seen Facebook take certain posts, and for example, if I post something, you guys don't see it. You're like, well, where the hell's that post? And I'll tell you, I just posted it, and you guys don't see the post. It has happened to us, so we know about this. This content, what do they call it, content dumping bullshit, where they dump it to the bottom, like you released it 60 days ago. Meanwhile, it's there. They're not hiding it, but you have to go search for it. So she's mad that they're not doing that all the time, and they're not doing it fast enough. So guys, this is an aggressive attempt to quiet people who are against the door-to-door campaign that the Biden regime is doing, or wants to do, sorry, because it's not happening yet, but they're talking about it. And the fact that now now the White House is trying to get people who talk against the door-to-door campaign quieted, that means it's happening. Because if it wasn't happening, they let it go. But obviously it's happening. Here lies the problem, guys. Some people like, that'll never happen. It's going to happen if they're going after people on Facebook, guys. They're going to go after people on fucking YouTube even more now. If you mention anything that they don't like about the vaccine or the door-to-door campaign, they're probably going to give you a fucking strike. So I'm definitely headed to Strikeville with this video, or the next couple of videos I do. Doesn't fucking matter. The information has to get out there. But here's the problem with YouTube, guys. My wife laughed at this idea. And I said, really? Because if I told you 5 years ago half the shit that's happening today, you would laugh at it. But YouTube right now is doing something where if you are a creator, and let's say Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, he has 1 million subscribers, and I talk shit about him. He cannot do a rebuttal video or live stream against me because I only have 1,000 subscribers, because I'm a smaller channel. Because a bigger channel has a bigger platform, has more people. They can send their minions to my channel with 1,000 subscribers and berate me, and then I can lose subscribers that way. So I can say whatever I want to say about Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, but he cannot do a rebuttal video because I have 1,000 subscribers and he has 1 million. So now if Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival takes his rebuttal video and puts it on BitChute or Rumble, he can be held accountable for that, and YouTube can give him a strike because of that video on another platform, guys. YouTube is overreaching. Now, here's something that I thought about, and I'm like, I could see it happening. It might be a little far-fetched, guys, but I can see it happening. YouTube, wanting more people to get vaccinated, will tell creators who are not vaccinated that they have to prove that they were vaccinated or they can't get their channels monetized. Now, people are like, why would they do that? Why? You're outside by yourself. We see you filming by yourself. The point is that they want more of us to be on board with whatever the fucking plan is, the end game plan is. This is a problem. Now, if it happens, I won't be surprised. Let's put it like that. It is far-fetched. But guys, look at all the shit that was far-fetched 2, 3, 5 years ago happening now. So guys, again, they are calling for big tech companies to censor our opinions. So that's Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, whoever the fuck's still on there, Twitter, YouTube, possibly Rumble, BitChute, Parler, which was taken down because they didn't like what they stood for. Guys, we should be marching in the streets. We should be fucking rocking and rolling in the streets, but we're not. We're all sitting here thinking, well, it'll pass. It won't fucking pass, guys. Look what France did. Again, apologizing to the French when I said you guys were pussies because you're going to go along with it. The French guys are protesting over the fucking vaccine passport. They grew a pair of balls, threw their croissants out of the window, and they took to the streets. We need to be doing the same fucking thing. But instead, Americans are starting to turn into be the pussies because the amount of us who are sitting by and just waiting for some shit to happen, and when we should be taking the streets and marching, we're not doing anything. Bad enough I'm surrounded by fucking cowards, assholes, and bitches. The rest of America is not doing anything about it. We're just sitting idly by, waiting for the shoe to drop, and then it might be too late, guys. So the White House says they want to make changes to the social media platform by, and I have to read this shit, guys. 1, measuring the impact of medical misinformation on the vaccine and the audience that it reaches. 2, provide an enforcement strategy and penalize the people spreading the misinformation. 3, taking faster action against harmful posts on social media. Social media platforms should move faster to remove the volatile post. 4, Facebook will promote high-quality posts regarding the vaccine and demote low-quality information and or content. Now, I noticed the last couple of days, 3 of my videos have scored low. Now, I don't know if people are genuinely not interested in it, or if YouTube's pushing my shit to the bottom and not showing it to anyone. Who the fuck knows? My live streams seem to be doing a hell of a lot better. But I think that there's some kind of manipulation going on, but I don't know yet. Even though in those 3 videos, I mentioned nothing about the vaccine. On the Angry Prepper channel, guys, sorry. So, for those of you that think this is going to stop, you're stupid. If you're being naive about this, AKA, you're stupid. If you are just unaware and have no idea what's going on, you're absentmindedly stupid. Because the shit that's going on is going to get real and it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse for all of us. Guys, they are restricting our fucking free speech. And yes, some assholes are going to argue it's a private business. How can it be a private business when we are on a public platform? This is a public platform, guys. It's not as private as you think. When you start letting people speak their mind and you talk about freedom of expression, this is about free speech. That's what YouTube was built on, was getting content out there, was getting people to talk about their feelings and their fucking opinions. We went from talking about our opinions to being, well, I don't like that opinion. You have to be equal across the board. You can't hide behind, well, it's private. They're a public platform. Without the public, which is us, all of us watching this shit, without us, they would not exist. This is not like Apple, guys, where you go to get a computer that you want. You want that computer. Yes, you want to watch YouTube, but you want to watch YouTube because people are on it, because people make YouTube. People don't make Apple. Buying it, we do. But the ideology of Apple came from one man, and it grew. YouTube was an idea that was grown by people. We make YouTube. We fund YouTube by our content. It's not the other way around. So anyway, guys, without us, YouTube would not exist. Without us, Google wouldn't exist. Without us, a lot of it wouldn't exist, guys. Amazon wouldn't exist. We need to take that power back. We are the power. They are the servants. They're providing us with a product that, yes, we don't have to buy, but without us, they would not exist. Period. And I know some of you are going to argue this bullshit. Well, you know what? You don't have to give anybody any money. No, we don't. You're right. We don't have to do shit. We don't have to be on YouTube. I can come off of YouTube tomorrow and just fucking go to BitChute and Rumble. But YouTube has a far better reach than BitChute or Rumble, unfortunately. Anyway, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching. You can like and subscribe to this channel. You can follow me on Instagram and Telegram. Other than that, see you in the next video.